Yellow. Tomorrow is going to be the stress test. We're killing floor 3, supposedly. It's gonna be, I think, like 1 to 3 o'clock, and then there's one from 5 to 7, I believe. I think they're probably gonna end up mounting it fully today, so. So we are going to find out. Yay! Yeah, I can't wait. But we are going to talk about crazy babies. Crazy babies. Not babies as in I'm talking about women. There's always crazy ones. Dude, TikTok is filled with so many crazy. Like, they're not even feminists anymore. Like, they don't hate men. They're walking away from it. They just don't know. That's what's so funny about, like, what's going on. You just don't know. You're raised by women. That don't know. You're raised by families that don't know. I mean, like, I hear this stuff in real life too. Just listening to people that, you know, younger women and that. Even younger men. When you start seeing these things and that, you start noticing. Like, my God, dude. Surprisingly, this shit's everywhere. Whoa.
Just gotta make sure. Barbecue time. I'm making.
Like, people just want to hate on everything. That, like, at least have some statistics and shit. Kind of. At least have some evidence. Don't just sit there to say stuff. This is what I don't like about the whole mutual transaction shit. People just say stuff, and they never make any fucking sense. They just talk. And that's cool, I guess, to a certain extent. For how you might, like, be, like, oh, I have a question about something. I have an opinion or my suspicions about stuff.
Oh, thank you, me.
Not just be like, oh yeah. I still got the thing in my head about this one girl that says any guy can rape any man, any woman. I'm like, why would you have that inside your head? I'm like, isn't that kind of strange?
Just gotta make sure.
What in the world are you thinking?
Pyrotechnics. You twitch, ass face.
Like, I'm being serious. Like, what goes on through your head? You know, like, people after high school and that, you have to think, like, why are people from high school, after high school, say these things and adapt these things? And you start to learn. Oh, it's social media. Okay. So. Like when I was in high school, and that social media wasn't really that big. We only learned stuff based upon what we see and do. Well, nowadays people go on social media so much they can learn anything they want. You know, the thing is, once you hear something and learn something, it's hard to not hear it. Because if you like it, you feed yourself more of it. Say like when people sit there and say you sit there and you watch a lot of anime and that, you're gonna keep on watching anime.
And stay there.
You know.
In for helvete. Just gotta make sure.
See me, I watched a fuckload of Fairy Tail, and I enjoy Fairy Tail. And now I'm addicted to it a little bit, and I'm gonna watch more of it.
Ass face. Barbecue time.
Because there's like 300 fucking episodes, they're still making shit, which is cool.
Just gotta make.
You are so dead. The next wave is gonna flatten you.
Oh my fuck.
Throw another Z on the barbie.
But yeah, it's like learning these little processes
Give you money, spend it,
of life is very interesting to me. Because as we live life, we start to know things. Like every 10 years, like things dramatically change. Like from here, 5 years from now, once I get 40, is that to say I'm gonna see
One of those moody fledge pounds. In for.
I think you may be operating.
like dramatic changes, like say like with my body now, unless I choose to change it, obviously.
You're not.
But we'll see changes with like culture. Culture's shifting over. People are becoming more religious now. They're starting to learn certain things. Kind of a good thing.
Got ammo here.
You know, people back then went to church more. They always went on Sunday. You know, they sing their hymns and that and stuff like that.
Oh, suck it.
You know, and honestly, that's where we're missing stuff at. To go out of your way to do something. You know, to promote something is a good thing.
You're not dead enough. Just gotta make sure. Oh, you're a sneaky man. In for helvete. My eyes. And stay there. Just gotta make sure. Well, where'd you get to?
And that's, I would say that's one of the things that people have lost. It's a family time. You know,
Buy things. Not that
like,
it'll matter.
like we don't even eat at the dinner table much anymore,
That's nothing.
like we used to.
Walk it off.
It's not to say that we, you know, don't say love each other, you know, because love is a very open thing. Like just having a slight communication with someone and giving a smile or something like that is It's loving and caring, you know.
Found a weapon.
But life has been so
Throwing another Z on the
all over the
body.
place.
And stay. Watch out! Did you twitch, ass face?
You know, it's like when I look at the older generation, they're like people are just they're so into
I'll make you die.
themselves and how they probably see the world now.
And stay there. Come on.
And they don't even know the world.
Pyrotechnics.
They don't know much about how the world actually works.
Damn, look out!
I mean, obviously, a lot of it's pretty fucking simple shit. Like, for instance, someone got fired the other day, and honestly, we have to change around what we do at work now. No, people have been saying, you know, I didn't want this person to get fired for a while now. Not because they don't work. It's more or less likely because they sit there and I would say they do things that are not work related, like good. So like they'll sit there and they'll do stupid shit. Like they'll say dumb stuff. Like this person believed that they were
You know that fleshed out on steroids.
a manager when they weren't a manager.
You're not. Oh shit!
Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
Yeah,
Barbecue time.
that type of stupid shit.
I'm pinned.
Like, dude, you're not a manager. You gotta stop acting like a manager. You're not a manager, bro.
Mr. Sniper in the
And
house.
using other people's power, which is someone they were dating,
Got a cloak.
to their advantage. Like, wow, another user, another abuser, another bullshit. Oh, okay.
Barbecue time. Get
The
in.
most common thing that you see with weak men believing that there's something that they're fucking not. And then getting mad because they're fucking wrong.
You're not dead enough. Diablo fun.
Okay, bro.
The resupply pod
That shit's
is
better.
open. Spend your dash and shut up.
Good.
Where am I going? This way.
Throw another Z on the barbie.
Pod closing.
But it gets very interesting,
Hurry up.
especially when people, you know, act a specific way and that, and you're just looking at them like, what the fuck's wrong with you, bro? This is go to work.
Got ammo here.
It's like if you're not something, then stop thinking that you are something. Like if you're not that, if you're not the one that's the manager, if you're not the one that's in charge, just do your job. It sounds like you're just don't understand. Like that's what they always say. You can't work with your loved ones, at least relationship wise.
You twitch, ass face. You're not great. Flash power. twitch, ass face. Barbecue time. Just gotta make sure. Anyone?
And they're not wrong, because you can't.
In for helvete.
Especially if you're too emotional.
Angry lumberjack, folks.
If you're too emotional now, you probably cannot work with people that you, like, have attachments to.
Just gotta make sure.
Maybe it's just me, because I've been alive for a little bit longer.
You're not.
Or I adapt my mind to a lot of different things.
And stay dead.
Come on, fucker. Bitch. Oh, damn! Home run.
Do you know the resource cost of a flesh pound? No, of course not.
Anyone need ammo?
But all I have to say is, like, you see crap like this everywhere now.
Hands up if anyone's got.
And the good thing is, like, people that are going to, like, look at people that are actually real men. They're trying their best in this fucking stupid society that of weak men. And being a real man is just someone that just goes to fucking work, does their job, has a little fun at their job, goofing around, being stupid and shit, and then goes home. The spectacles are all over the place. People's emotions are fucking insanely fucking high.
Your incessant gobbling
You
of
know,
money.
it's like
I will
they're not
exterminate
disciplined.
you. The big bad warriors, scared of an old man. Submit to
What
me.
do they feed these guys?
It's fucking
Do you
insane.
even feel that, Mr.
Face
Dan?
me. Enough of this
Just
face.
keep going all day. Oh, that felt good.
Enough of these little attacks.
Want more? Got more? You're not this enough.
Huh?
Pyrotechnic. And stay dead.
I just need one, and you cannot still be here. Die. Die now. I will not permit this.
Ah,
This is getting expensive. Can I like die the next wave?
Get out of here, motherfucker.
rin for helvete. You're not dead enough.
But yeah, it's
Anyone
just
need
it's
that
just
weapon?
funny to look at all these things and add to how life is nowadays compared to how it used to be. Like everything's so culturally fucking backwards.
Keep using the pod. I'll see if I can get your fingers stuck in it.
Especially with men and women ratio and all that stuff like that. Like women are very gullible. You know, and now men are trying to be more emotional because they listen to all these women and I like, be more emotional. Like, no, you're emotional. Leave us alone. Let us be men. Let us get dirty, big dirty beards and have big fucking muscles and shit and have big sweaty cock and balls and then, you know, smell like shit when we get home from work. But at least you know your man's a fucking man. He can feed you. He can take you places. And, you know, suck his balls dry. Pretty fucking easy. Life's not that fucking miserable with that shit. Nah, men have to adapt to how women say they want them to be. I want you to be emotional like a twat waffle. Can you do that for me? Hell no. I don't be emotional. The fuck do you mean? What's emotion?
You're not dead.
No.
You twitch, ass face.
You want me to be emotional over nothing.
You know that.
Yes, some men can read what women want.
You're not dead enough. Oh, that felt good. Just
Yes,
gotta
I
make
read a
sure.
lot about what the girls I talked to.
Lumberjack, folks. Pyrotechnics.
Spare your jaws, imbeciles. Before I
'Cause I remember
decide
the
to shut
times
the
that I
pod.
was,
You're not dead.
we'll throw this in the mix again. Remember the time I was with my ex and that, I was over at her place and that. You know, she never want me sleeping in the bed with her because she was a terrible fucking sleeper. Dude, she would move around and like fucking be everywhere because she smoked too much weed and she couldn't get good sleep. You know, oh my god, weed doesn't do that. Oh, fuck off. Why don't you actually research your own self and find out why things are happening?
They've got a sort of
Anyway.
motif thing going on here,
So, like, we were sitting there talking and shit in the morning time.
Seconds until death.
She comes in, sits on the thing, on her little futon I was sleeping on,
Think this is all a piece
and
of cake.
gives me a smile and all that stuff and that.
Slice.
And that's one of the things I start to like think about, and I'm like, oh, like now.
Just gotta make sure.
It's like, what am I going to do, you know? Like, this person seems like she likes me, I guess. Oh, then I start realizing,
Barbecue time.
girls that have guy friends, they friend zone dudes really fucking quickly. When they don't get what they want, they friend zone them. They think it's a natural thing to do. That's what it is. They think it's a natural thing to do to have guy friends. And you can tell, like, which ones that do. You always ask them, like, how many guy, like, phone numbers do you have? Oh, I got a lot of guy friends. Okay, I'm not dating you.
Wounds are probably infected.
And instantly the woman's gonna be mad. Like, why? I'm like, because you have a bunch of dudes that literally are on a fucking list. I'm not doing that. Women have a lot of guy friends, which means you have a lot of what? You personally have a lot of issues. So you keep guys in the backup just in case something happens. You can call them like, hey, it's been a while since I talked to you. And if you have girlfriends and you're not socializing with a lot of random fucking dudes that obviously you're not fucking friends with, they're just there. Then you start to learn. This is how women normally are nowadays. You know, they have rosters, and they say, well, guys have it too. Only the top percentage of men, this is the biggest fucking lie ever. Most men don't do these things. You know, most men are not even fucking have the capability of doing these things. Like,
Did you twitch?
you're saying stuff that doesn't make any fucking sense.
And stay there.
Like, most men can't even hold a conversation with a fucking woman. Because they're horny as fuck, and all they think about is how they look. And then you like it, you like the attention, but you'll get mad because there's probably some dude that's fucking not attractive. Like, I've been having moments with someone I've been working with. Just little casual moments. I know where it's going to. It always goes to the same damn place, no matter what.
When you need one.
You know, there's no amount of distance. This is the reason why the old saying is women stay at home and take care of the kids. Because when women go to work, it doesn't matter where they work, it doesn't matter what they do, They're always going to be attracted to some man other than the one that they're with. Like almost fucking always. Unless they work by themselves or they work for like nurses or something like that, work with like old people, or they don't work with attractive men altogether. And I promise you, this is literally happens every single fucking damn time.
I'm a natural.
Oh my god, that dude fucking flew. Holy cow. That dude literally flew across the fucking map. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, good morning, Jesus.
Rin för helvete! Barbecue time.
The fuck? Grab me, asshole. Always that one cord out of nowhere just grabs your butt. Tickles your battle. Oh, fuck it. Oh, you fuckstars.
You're not dead. Just gonna make...
But,
Area is mostly secure.
yeah.
Not terrible.
First and toast, motherfucker.
And stay dead.
Yeah, this gun's amazing with the level up all the way.
Barbecue time. That's good.
But yeah, like, you just, a lot of things that happen in life, it's just so funny though. It's like, dude, it's just the same thing over and over again.
What happened here?
So we've been having moments. It's funny though, like, like when her boyfriend's not around, she acts like different towards me. I'm like, okay, so I can look at the situation. Now the situation, I don't care about if the person's attracted to me or not, because I don't like using the whole relationship thing and that. I don't fucking care. I look at it from my psychological perspective, and I always have to because it's fun and it makes me, well, entertained. Because I love this shit. And then you find out that the person that they're with is like bisexual or some bullshit like that, whatever. And it's like, why do people get together? People that they're not attracted to? Well, emotional support. They claim to have something. People live in fairy tale land. Not even joking you. Their confidence is so fucking low. They have capabilities of being with someone that's actually comparable. Someone that's actually willing to be with them. And like they sit there. Oh, and they play these games with themselves. They say, I have to be in a relationship. And I say, why? Because I'm lonely. I repeat myself over and over again because the lonely thing is just a fucking joke. It's like, oh my god, it's like no one's ever alone. Like, you literally live with thousands of people around you, and you're like, I'm alone. No, what it is, you lack confidence, and communication is very hard for you to do with people and that because you're super judgmental. Ooh. The only reason why I say that in general,
They're right behind you. Well, almost.
because it's a constant occurrence. I like experimenting with how things work in life. So I'll literally say specific things.
This was a family
I went up to this one girl I was working that she's a customer now when I was working at the car wash. She was a pretty girl in that. And
Where's it gone?
How have you survived this long? Would you like to be part of an electrical circuit? Effectively utilizing plasma is a fine art.
Want more? I've got more.
This is how
you know, and like I sat there and asked her like a fundamental question that like about like
as you can see,
I flirted with her enough and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do this shit. So I asked her if she wanted to have kids with me, and like the like literally the look on her face was like literally seriously yes. And of course I was just flirting with her and I wasn't trying to like be completely like serious, I don't think. And she like blushed. I'm like, okay.
You're not dead enough.
And then I asked her like, do you have a roster? Do you have, you know, multiple men that you're talking to right now?
Anyone need ammo?
And she was like, I mean, obviously, I don't know if it's true or not, but she's like, yeah, I talked to a couple of dudes in that, you know. Like, okay.
Think fast.
Just to prove my point,
Fast as you can.
how desperate people might be.
Think slow.
Is it kind of an asshole way of doing it? Yeah, don't care.
If not, buy armor.
Because if it works, you know, kind of thing. Some people say, oh, it's a form of manipulation. Asking questions about things, especially things important like having children,
Motif
no.
thing going on here, huh?
That's like the first thing my ex talked about when we first started getting a relationship and that. She wanted to have a kid with me. I'm like, what? She's like, give me your seed. I'm like, you crazy. And then she told me that she had like a miscarriage or something like that. I'm like, well, if you had a miscarriage and that, more or less likely the chances of you having having a kid is very low.
I'm on fire!
Sorry to say, you know. Yeah.
Pyrotechnic. Just, you know that was on steroids.
You know,
I'll be cute.
but the feelings inside in that, you know, no man's gonna want to fucking seed you just because, you know, chances of your eggs are not gonna be so-called potent enough. Huh. Oh, like two guys, that's right. Oh. No, truth is truth. People do live in a reality like that. They don't want to be in a truthful reality. They're like very like all over the place. And you're like, what's wrong with you? It's like, I understand that, like, it's like, why does life have to be this way? Like, life have to do what? Like, if you can't have kids, you can't have kids, you know? I mean, just move past it. Don't dwell in your fucking past. Don't sit there and cry about it and be like, oh, I can't do it. Man, I do that shit all during my 20s, during my late teens and shit. I tell you what, it ain't fucking worth it. Don't waste your time impelling and crying that. Go back to basics. What are the basic things that people tend to do? We finish goals. We finish shit. We adapt ourselves. We start with basic shit. That's why I'm into like lifting weights now. It's basic, getting stronger. Worry about my currency. Worry about my survival. So I worry about my money. I get really good at my job, and I keep my job good. I make sure I'm strong enough to be able to do all the things they do. It's like that's the main thing people have to focus on. It's not what job that you have; it's knowing that you have one. Like people that like are in high school and that, because I've done the same thing too. People that are in high school, they'll sit there and they'll think, "Oh, I want my dream job." As soon as you say dream job, well, it ain't gonna happen. Jobs don't work like that. Neither does real life. It never will. So why do we keep on thinking that? Well, you get put in your head. Like say like my niece for instance, you know, I love her to death. She's like me. She's very well, she's more like a kid than I am. That's because of how her parents raised her and that. But she's a good kid. You know, she sits there and she enjoys her life. She's a very dorky person, which is good. I think being a dork is the best thing because then you just stay entertained by, cartoons and stuff like that. You don't really need to worry about the real world 100%. You just enjoy your life. And you can always figure out certain things later. Always. But the biggest thing with her is she's very open hearted. She's very vocal. She speaks her mind a lot. She doesn't have a control over like when not to say something. So like when she talks in that, she'll just bluntly speak the truth about what's on in her mind. And that's a good thing. Because a lot of people don't want to speak the truth. A lot of people hide the truth. A lot of people hide a lot of the truth. Well, they're scared of the repercussions of like what they might say. And like, so when I talk to her, more or less likely she doesn't pay attention too much because she's very hardcore into YouTube and listen to stuff from that. But she doesn't listen to the whole like. I mean, she's 16 years old now. She doesn't listen to a whole bunch of, you know, propaganda bullshit. She doesn't care. She listens to like cartoons and that. See, right there, it's like what happened with the good old days? You just sit there and just like, man, I don't care about politics. I don't care about culture. Now I do the things I like to do, and that's what it is. Do the things you like to do. When you get involved with politics and this and that, yeah, you have to learn something that like financial stuff. Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. I think everyone should learn how to finance themselves, how to save money in that, how to make a life better for them. But like how sometimes it's like people have goals in that like but their goals are very like weak or shallow. Say more or less shallow. Like some people have goals like, oh, I have a goal. I want to get like a new car or some bullshit like that. It's like you want to get a new car when you already have a car. It's like shit like that. It's like you're wasting money on something you already have. It's like, well, yeah, but I just want to get a different brand car. So you can trade your car in, get a little bit of money for that, and then you can like put it down another car. Okay. You go to the need and want section. Do you need a car? Yes, because I have to get to work. If you establish, does my car work? And you say, yeah, it works just fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Then okay. Then you just establish that you don't need a new car. You want a new car. The need and want system works out very, very well. It always does. And that's what you do. You go to the need and want section of your life and you say, do I want it or do I need it? And if you want it, you can look at it from different perspectives and say, okay, I can look at it from this way. Is it okay for me to have something that I don't need? And the honest truth is, we don't need it. Most likely it's a waste of money. Most likely. But sometimes people convince themselves to be like, oh, well, it's okay. Like, I was gonna spend $100 on Tap Titan stuff and that, because I was playing Tap Titan a lot and that, and they got rid of my fairy system. I had to get VI points to get rid of the fairy ads and that. But I bought something that got rid of the ads. It was like $10. And I found it really funny though, because it got rid of the ads, only got rid of the ads for like a whole week, because it was like a seasonal thing. And at the end of the season, I had to buy $100 worth of currency for the game to be able to sit there and have the same thing back. And I told myself, it's like, man, it's like I just got paid in that. It's like, it's like I kind of want to do it, but I kind of don't. So I thought to myself, and I'm like, man, I'm not doing that stupid ass shit. That's just a waste of fucking money. You know, $100 can go a long way. In general, like I'm not wasting my money on this bullshit. I enjoyed the game, but I'm like I already spent maybe like $14 on it. You know, that is where the bulk of our money goes. It goes towards things we don't really fucking need. We just choose to have it. So that's one of the conversations we were having at work today, and that I was already off the clock, and that I was just sitting there, you know, talking to my assistant manager, and that she's cool. She has, well, a little bit of issues that she probably has, but it's like personal shit, so I never really care or get involved with it too much. But so anyway, so I'm just sitting there, we're talking about like money.
Oh, thank you, me.
And she brought up makeup and that. I said, yeah, it's like marketing most likely goes towards women way more than men. Women are more gullible and worry about beauty a lot more, and they spend a lot of motherfucking money on shit. And she was talking about buying foundations and stuff like that. I'm like, why? Because you're taught at an early age to wear makeup and shit. Men wear makeup back then. They wear like powdered stuff and that they powder their face and shit. And they powder their cheeks and make them red and shit. This is back in like the 30s and that. Or not even the 30s, or like the 1800s and that. Men did this shit. And I asked yourself, like, okay, men do this stuff and that. Women basically adopted it from men, and men went away from it. We don't do that shit anymore. They do have like man makeup and that, I guess. For the, you know, I guess the gays and that and all stuff and that. But you don't fucking need it. Like, it's such a fucking one.
Mr. Sniper in
And
the
like,
house.
you're sitting there. You're doing this stuff.
Gotcha.
Huh.
Yeah.
And then you're wondering why, you know, you're spending like an extra like $1,000 a year or whatever on makeup and shit.
I'm a natural.
That you don't even fucking wear, but you want to wear because you're going out and you want to look beautiful. But you're already beautiful. Your face structure indicates beauty. Girl's skin indicates beauty. Like, if a girl goes to the gym and that, bring up the gym watch again. Fuck. Damn, sneezes are getting crazy. They show off so much skin. Like, they'll wear normal shirts. And I've seen it. They'll wear just normal shirts and that. They'll have their support bra underneath their shirt and that. And they'll start to, like, work out and that. And then all of a sudden, they take off their shirt. And as a man, I'm just thinking, like, you have a shirt to wear, that shirt to take off. So, well, I got a sports bra on. I was like, so you're wearing a bra. What's a sport? That's a sports bra. You want to show more skin, girl? Get the fuck out of here. Like, them words don't mean anything. The sports bra doesn't activate bigger pecs or something. You don't get stronger over it. It's not like you're taking steroids and shit. Like, I took off my shirt and now all of a sudden, you know, like, it got like needles shoved in your ass and injected a whole bunch of fucking tren and shit. What I'm saying is, you don't need to do it, you want to do it. Gyms aren't hot, they're cool as fuck. They're always at like 60 fucking degrees half the time. You know, you don't need to take off your fucking clothes. Because guys don't fucking do it at public gyms and that. The guys never take off their fucking shirts. Like, this is how I'm going to the gym. I got red shorts on. I got my fucking, I got a tight ass shirt on that. Because I'm going to get a big ass pump today. So I'm going to try eat a bunch of fucking carbs and shit. It's going to feel like crap to digest. Take a little bit of time. Because I'm going to get a big ass pump and then I'm going to check myself out in the mirror today. You know, if there's going to be cute girls there, then I'll be like, okay, they're going to look at me anyway. I really don't give a fuck. They gotta do that shit anyway.
You're not dead enough. Easy.
You don't have enough money to live. Keep moving. Blood loss never hurt
Yeah, I want to be presentable at the gym to a certain extent. I'm not going there just to lift fucking weights. Of course not. I like having attention too. And we have to agree with that. I don't go to the gym just for the exercises. I like having people look at me, because that's how humans are. This is why I don't like when like I'll hear women say this on TikTok and that are fucking in real life too. Women just want to work out at the gym, like, but they don't. Some of them do, but that's fucking such a small amount of them. Like 90, if not 95%, and 99% of these kids, like teenagers that you think that would be working out, trying to get bigger than that, they're doing it to get fucking pussy. They're trying their best. I mean, I see these kids, they walk around the fucking damn gym, and I see this shit. They always have tank tops on. They walk around with their arms hanging out, or they'll sit there, walk around with those really loose shirts and shit, and like you can see their fucking like nipples and shit, and their pecs and all that stuff. And I'm like, dude, guys, stop walking around looking like a bunch of fucking douchebags. Yes, we all know that you fucking lift weights, you twat waffle. Cool, but the thing is, you're not promoting anything that's actually healthy for the community. Yeah, my shirt's really fucking tight. My arms look big in it. Yeah, but I still wear stuff that covers up. I mean, yeah, I agree that, like if it's tight enough in that, and you're not showing off, like, yeah, my nipples kind of poke out through it a little bit, but I'm trying to at least conceal it. I literally see, like, this one girl literally walked in with no bra on, and her fucking shirt barely covered up her fucking tits. And, I mean, obviously her tits are fucking nice as fuck. Fucking got these huge tits on her neck. And it was just so inappropriate. Because you're at a gym to lift weights and to have a little bit of tension, a little bit of public fun and that. You're just talking to people. And you have literally your boob practically falling out of your fucking shirt. And you're sitting there walking on a treadmill. And I remember because she had some nice tits on her. I can't lie about that. The tits are fucking nice. And you're expecting some dude to walk up to you, be like, big bulky dude, be like, hey baby, need some help with the big jugs of yours? Looks like they're getting out of hand. Some cringy ass shit like that. And her dumb ass would be like, sure, you can hold them as I walk or some bullshit like that. Get all perverted as fucking that. Yeah. It's just women, stop going to gyms, please. Just stop going to gyms. You don't make it any fucking better. Yeah, it's fun that. It makes money. It's just like date sites. Date sites make a lot of fucking money off of women's, men. That's why date sites like these gorgeous ass women that come on there and like these Instagram hoes and shit. They're not even hoes. These call them internet hoes. They like validation from men. They walk around with their big old boobies hanging out and that, and they talk a bunch of nonsense. Guys sit there like, whoa, you're so beautiful now because you got boobies. It's like, dude, men, grow up. Yes, boobs are great. Terrific. But you're overstimulating yourself with something you can't fucking get. These women don't give a fuck. They're getting too much attention, and when you get too much attention, when you're emotional, you think you own the fucking world. You think that no other girl's hotter than you, or man's hotter than you, or whatever it is. Because life's pretty fucking easy for you. I got this one girl in my head. I checked out her Instagram, all that stuff, and that just to see like how she like the layout and that. My God, it's literally nothing but booby pictures. Her showing off how big her tits are and that, and like different variations and that. And I'm just sitting there like, I read some of her comments that these guys are all just fucking retards. Like, oh my God, you're such a queen, and then like, dude, there's like fucking tens of thousands of these girls on Instagram. If they go on, they look up on Google that hot chicks with big tits on Instagram, they would pop up thousands of them, and they'd just be all over the place. And they would all look fucking good because they all have filters on. They all make everything look precisely the fucking best they can. Like, of course you're gonna fucking do that because you get attention, and you make money off of that attention. And yes, I think it's slowing down a lot in general. Because you go on YouTube and that, and you see there's tremendous amount of chicks on there. They're doing like yoga. They dress up, the boobies all hanging out and shit. They dress up, their butt cheeks all hanging out. And they're like, I'm going to teach you how to do yoga. I'm like, huh? Like, no, you're going to teach me how to get an erection so I can jack off to you. You're grooming men to see you as something perfectionate. The funniest thing is, and almost all men know this. I don't know if they admit to or not, but most women never fucking really admit to. Women can be very, very fucking toxic towards men. Oh my God, toxic. They're toxic. I say it like this because majority of women that don't even know how attractive they are, and they show just a little bit of skin. Like if a girl sit there and show off their stomachs and that, guys get hot and heavy for that shit. Girls walk around show off cleavage and that. All these things were promoted to go to a guy that they really like in that and say, hey, this is what you're going to get because I really like you in that and you're really cute. And the guy is going to be like, them some big ass titties. They're going to look at your cleavage and that. They're going to check out your body and that. And they're going to look at you. They're going to adore you. They're going to like you. They're going to get to know you in that. They may not stare at your face. Of course they're not. You got your tits all there. It's called titty face for a reason. They ain't going to stare at your face. They're going to stare at your boobs. They'll glance at that, and then you know that you got that man attracted. They might say, "Well, it's like, well, my face is up here." I'm like, "Yeah, I really don't care." I'll listen to you talking that. That's the first thing most guys look at, and girls get mad at that. It's like, oh, you don't get mad at that. The guy's really hot. Now you don't care. You don't instantly be like, "You want to touch him?" Yeah, of course, but of course, that's just how it is. It's like guys with big muscles and that. And this is the turn of event that really, really, really like makes me laugh. That we all know this shit. We all know that we're attracted to certain things. It's just you don't see it that much, which is true. You don't. You just don't see it that much. Like you don't see guys with fucking the big arms and that they work out a lot and that you can just tell that they're trying to like define themselves. It's like I look at myself in the mirror and I want to define myself. It's like art. I want to define myself. I want to trend down. I want to look at myself and see how big I'm getting in certain areas, or even how like tiny I'm getting in other areas. And like my waistline is my waistline getting smaller because my shoulders are getting bigger. Women look at that. They look at the symmetry of you. That's why they have the V cut for a reason. The V cut is symmetry. The skinnier you are, they say the bigger your shoulders and back and all that stuff are, the smaller your waist looks. Women, they have the hourglass shape. Big hips, big tits. Not saying they all have it. Of course they don't. Because what do you clarify as big? And some guys are like, oh, girls with D cups and double Ds. Girls with C's or even sometimes have B's, they look great. Like it doesn't matter. Not everyone's gonna walk around with perfect everything. That doesn't make sense. It's never gonna happen. But that's what these Instagram models do. They get injected boobies and that. They get fake boobies and that, and like they'll sit there and be like, they'll say stuff on their captions. Like if you look up their real, like if you look up their picture before they got their boobs done, they never had their, they looked normal. They always had one boob bigger than the other. And then you look at them 5 years later, that when I started doing all this modeling shit, their tits get fucking bigger. It's like, wait a minute, boobs stop growing after like 21 or something like that. Maybe like in little early 20s and that. You know, you're like 30. You're like, oh, well, there's this one lady. She's my age. Her name's Ellie the Empress. She's a black model. I looked up her pictures when she was younger and that, because I had pictures of her when she was younger. And had like little boobs. Not little, but not big. And all of a sudden, you look at her size now, because you look up all this shit online. That's fucking hilarious. And she's got 38 double D. 38. That's a big ass fucking number. Like, her boobs were so huge. And yes, they look good on her body frame and that because she's tall. But she didn't have that before. So when I start researching, like, the number of, like, views they get, say, on YouTube and that, it's very interesting. I look at all these girls and that I say, like, I have an interest in. Like, you're good looking now. I'll give you a spank. I'll give you put in my spank bank and that, enjoy you and that. Because you have it all over on fucking YouTube and I might as well enjoy it. They may say, that's not why it's out there. The way you dress is saying that it is out there. Saying, oh, I wear these specific things that because it makes me comfortable. Having something up your ass makes you feel comfortable. I mean, I guess if you like it in your ass, then I guess, yeah. Like having camel toe and wearing tight ass clothes and that, and having your tits really bulge out everywhere, it's a sign of that you just want attention. It might not be sexual attention, which I'm thinking that it is, but it might not be. But it's just attention altogether. So throughout the years, we've seen these, like, I'm enjoying their videos and that. They're very beautiful women and that. And sometimes they wear colorful stuff, and then most times I'm just staring at their big tits. I'm like, yeah, you got big titties and that. I enjoy it. I get home from a hard day at work, and I'm like, man, I must see me some boobies. So I go on there, look at the thing, man, they're big. And then blah, blah, blah. Bada bing, bada boom. Magic happens. But I start noticing their views start to go down dramatically. And this is how you can tell that men are starting to, like, drift away from this shit. You can't see the same boobs and get excited about the same way. And here's a trick behind it. This is the reason why we're not supposed to see girls' tits or see a woman naked until we're actually in a relationship with them. Porn and all that shit, it's very mind stimulating. Yes. There's all kinds of porn out there. That's the biggest marketing thing for men. It's porn. But what it does to you as a person, when you go out into the real world, that you are expecting women that are more or less going to be like that, right? You're expecting it. I mean, yes, you can get out of that and say, that's fictional, this is real. Every once in a while, you'll see that kind of like iconic, perfect woman. And you're like, oh my God, she's tremendously fucking hot. Like, damn. How do you look like that? And you start realizing, yeah, they do exist. Just like with the men in that. There's some men out there that are just fucking perfect. They got that very, very like unique look to them. They're just like, holy crap. Have kids with me. Type shit. Well, anyway. So as I start seeing their views start going down that, I go back to when they first made their channel that, their views were high as fuck. They were getting like hundreds of thousands of views on their crap. And then it starts trimming away. And then I start thinking that, okay, men are adapting to your stuff and they're not seeing you as much. You know, because if you have one video out there and men keep on going back to that video because you have one video of you showing yourself off, you know, it's like men don't care about your conversations. Some of them doing that. They talk about most times my volume's down anyway. I don't want to listen to you talk because you're not there for me to listen to your conversations. That I think women watch your shit. Look at your diagram of men and women that watch. There are gonna be more men than women. It's like, why are men watching me? Because they're jerking off to you. You make money based upon how hard you can get a guy's dick. That's all it is. All that showing off what kind of shit you wearing that. Okay, yeah, a couple of women might watching that, but the majority of your views are spank bank monkeys. But the funny thing is, when their views start to go down, they have to start showing more skin. They have to start showing basically they have to just get naked. But that's the thing is, men adapt to women's sexuality very quickly because we get bored of this fucking looking at the same thing over and over again. So you have to spice it up. And sometimes, you know, it's best just to not even do anything at all. Like guys, they like you stop jerking off for 3-4 days, everything balances out, and you stop fucking thinking about it as much. That's the thing is, it's just like drugs, and it's a very huge addiction. It is kind of a problem that. It's not to say, you know, that it's completely bad, but it ignores what you're supposed to do as a person. And that's why you see all these girls on birth control and that. It's like, well, I don't want to get pregnant. But you're supposed to get pregnant. That's the whole point of having a vagina is to have kids. But sometimes, you know, they don't. You know, they trick us to believe that it's okay to just sit there and just get laid all the time. Like having kids back then was an honor to have kids with a great man with good genetics and that, so you can pass on and make a family of that. Nowadays, the younger generation, they're starting to get back into it, but like when I was in my 20s and that, dude, it was bad. Like birth control was super fucking high. Like everybody was on it. They're like, well, because I might get pregnant then. Like, just don't have sex. Like, you don't have to do it. Like, if you have urges and that, I understand. Hey. Oh, okay. Yeah, like, when you have urges that, I understand, you know, like, shit happens. That's just how it is in real life. But you should destroy yourself to be part of a culture that's fucking weird. So, like, let me go down my personal story about how I was going to get manipulated or groomed into losing my virginity when I was little. Like when I was 16, 17, that I would always like talk to people and that's like, you know, they talk about that shit a lot. It's like, oh man, it's not cool that you didn't lose your virginity in that, you know. And some people didn't really care that, but most people are like, oh man, it's so much better when you lose your virginity in that. I'm like, why? It's like, well, it's like sex is great and all that stuff, and that's like, okay. I agree. You know, there's a couple girls that I really enjoyed in high school and that when I was there. You know, growing up and that. I miss one girl. Her name was Jackie. She was tremendously fucking hot. You know, she was very nice looking in that, very pretty in that. She hung out with all the pretty hoes and all that shit in that. It's because they were more or less high class. They had a lot of money. Their parents had good money in that. They were supposedly going to a public school. And like, I always used to hang out with guys that were dorks. They weren't really into the whole like they're in the anime and playing video games and shit, like super dorks. Somehow I never really got into it. I say stay a dork. I think being a dork is the best way to go through life, and that because dorks like numbers and that. If you like numbers, like RPGs and that, obviously you'll learn how to make money. That you'll learn how to save money. That you'll learn how to have money. That people like that in the long run end up becoming like the more successful men. Like men that party and worry about banging and drinking and all that shit when they're younger and that, they end up having all the fun up front. I guess that's how people do it, but I don't think of it like that. They have immature fun, and that shit ruins their life. Fuck, I still know people that are my age and that they still go to house parties and they still get fucking drunk. They're like, they have anger issues, they have mass anxiety and that. They smoke probably a fuckload of weed now, and they keep on doing these alternate things to try to like get rid of the stuff that they have. It's like, man, I feel like shit today and that, I'm gonna go. Man, I gotta smoke me a cigarette and get nicotine in me and get me weed and that. And yeah. I drink a pre-workout in the morning. It's got vitamin B in it. It's got potassium in it. It's got good stuff in it, A little bit too much vitamin B, but hey. So I only got half of it down. It's been like over an hour. Well, what I'm trying to say is, you can go with some natural shit. Just don't get involved with all that immature stuff and that when you're younger. Not. Youth should be staying on top of their lives.
Nice, huh? Just gotta make sure. Whoa.
You should be worried about making money in that, learning, being social, getting out there, doing the things you want to do in that, stay safe obviously, experience a little bit of things in that. Oh, come on, guys. Fuck off.
You twitch, ass face.
And, like I said, be a dork. Dorkiest people seem to have the most fun.
And stay there.
Because then people end up making the most fucking money in life.
You're not.
And they end up doing things they actually like to do. Ah, that dude flew. Whee!
And stay there.
Ah, right, because they're. Whee!
Easy.
Good job.
Twitch, ass face.
Chunky
Spend your dust and
bitch. Fuck you. Okay.
your survival is an accomplishment.
Yeah, because the sooner you learn how real life is, the sooner you survive better. Learn how to communicate, learn how to be respectful, learn how to do your job, and do that fucking job. Do it well.
Keep your insides in.
Don't ever stop. That's the biggest thing I would say most people tend to stop at, is doing their job well. Don't stop. Keep on doing it. Like, don't get fired from your job and that because you're worried about chasing booty and that and all that stuff. That I promise you, that's the biggest thing I see a lot of guys doing that. They're all these emotional men that they like try to get closer, try to be friends with women. Stop being friends with women. Don't ever be friends with women. Women, be friends with women. See, well, I can have guy friends and that. No, you can't. It doesn't work. It never works.
Nailed him! You're not dead now. Watch out! Broke them. Quiet! Nice, huh? Just gotta
It
make
never
sure.
works because it can't work.
And stay there.
Because, like, I don't get girlfriends just to get girlfriends to talk to them. If I get girlfriends, I want them to be fucking hot and available to bang. That's why I would probably get any fucking girlfriends. Like girls and her friends. Shit. Oh, fuck you, dude. Don't leave me alone. Go away.
Flash power.
That's most of the wave.
Whee! Overboard. Big-headed motherfucker. Yeah, that's the only reason why any men that are actually like, we call them players, whatever the fuck it is. That's what they do.
That's good.
They know how to emotionally convince women. I give you what you want. I'll speak it. I will speak beautiful words in your ear to get pussy. That's what players actually do. Beautiful words in your ear. Like, oh yeah, it's like I got you, girl. Now, blah, blah. You're playing the game. Is it mean? Of course it's mean. It's very mean.
Last call for guns and bullets.
And these guys get women left and right. Because they figure it out. And this is what they figured out. Women live in a fairy tale world. If I look like a man that they want, and I'm skinny and I got muscles and shit, women will always flock towards the strongest male in their vicinity. Ones they actually can talk to and communicate with. They always will. Always, 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 always. Just like most men flock towards girls with bigger boobs. Or flock towards girls that have prettier faces or have nicer bodies than that. We always will. Whatever your eyes attract to, that's what you want. So, like, if I see a girl with a fat rack, I'm looking. I don't care. I'll look at the side boob area. I'll look at the fucking, straight right at them and that, Same thing, if a girl bends over and that, I'm looking. I don't give a fuck. What do you want? We all do it. And the only reason why, if most men don't know this and that, I guess, because, younger men. Women call guys creepy and weird, or less. Weird is because they don't understand it, and they don't know why you're saying it, because you can be sarcastic as fuck. But they say creepy, that means they're not attracted to you. That means they don't want you to look at them. Period. That's what creepy actually means. Creepy is not a way of saying oh my god, you're one of those guys that looks at girls and that yeah, bitch, I look at women. That's what eyes are there for me to see. But if you're good looking at that, they're like, oh, you can look at me all the time. You can stare right at me, and they'll start wearing different clothes and that, and they do it. They'll start wearing different clothes and that. They'll start showing off more ass, more boobs, more skin. They'll do the whole 9 yards to get your attention because you're attractive. But men that are unattractive in that, they don't do that. I mean, if they do that, it's because they're delusional. They're like, oh my god, it's like I can't find a man to save my life. So I'm gonna choose you. It's like having a fucking retarded Pokemon. That's basically how desperate some women might get. The guy choose you, retardo. You love me. It's like, yeah, I guess. Oh, you love me. Dude,
He's fucking drooling all over the floor and that. He smells like shit. Don't ever be that person. If you don't have confidence in like your attraction, guys will full on tell you. If you ask a guy and that, they'd be like, that'd be blunt as fuck. Like, do you think I'm attractive? Like, yeah. You go by how they talk. If a guy's like, yeah, I think you're really attractive in that. Now, if you look at him, it's like, you know, they're really like, they'd like really describe you. Like, yeah, you got a pretty face and all stuff in that. You know, you got a nice little ass on you, that, you know, you look good. But if a guy's like, if a girl asks the guy that, and the guy's just like, yeah, you're good looking. yeah. Yeah, alright. I call girls alright. Yeah, alright. I give you a 3 or 4 out of 10, and they get pissed. Like, I don't know what to say. What's attraction? Traction is attraction. I said everybody looks at everybody differently. That some guys will look at you and be like, boing, and then they want to get with you. Not every guy has that. Like some guys just go for girls now because they have huge tits. They can be fat and they don't give a fuck. Guys that are fat, they can't get pussy to save their fucking lives. They say that they do, they're fucking lying. Any guy that's like fucking massively overweight and that, you ain't getting nothing. Because more or less likely, there's a higher chance of you smelling like shit. Hygiene's the best thing to go by. You probably fucking stink. Like, oh damn. You got one of those like sweaty like Frenchman armpits. Oh, bonjour. I am smell like shit. Yeah. It's like if you go in the gym and that and you smell like crap, I've done it before. Whoo, people notice. Like you take a big old dump in the gym and you're like, man, I can't wipe my butt out good. You're gonna fucking reek because you sweating that, you get booty juices all over the place and that. You fucking sound like shit. So you don't take dumps in gyms. Unless it's afterwards. I try to keep that shit at home. Especially you got rip ass and that. If you go back to normal standards and that, ripping ass, honestly, to tell you the truth, if you could, like, if you're in your own place and that, I understand that. Like, I rip ass in my room all the damn time. And most times I like to stand up and I'll go towards the front of my room and I'll blow ass. Because it is annoying. Because farts stink and you gotta do it, but, like, you're not outside. You know, if you were outside in nature now, you're all like, let a big old fart out. Nature takes it away. When you're inside your house and that, yeah. Because there was one time my brother was eating a lot of fiber bars and that, and he kept farting a lot. He was farting way too damn much. Like, dude, the whole entire basement would smell like his ass. And I would walk downstairs like, what the fuck is this smell? And I go into his room, and I'm like, dude, you fucking reek, bro. He's like, yeah, the fiber bars make me fart a lot. He's like, his whole room smelled like straight up ass. And I'm laughing my ass off, like, what the fuck, bro?
Got ammo here.
Them fiber bars are terrible for you. They're not even actual fiber. They're like synthetic fiber. They don't actually do anything. Because he was trying to, like, lose weight and that. And, like, and he did. He dropped weight and that, but he only did it for... he only did it for a specific reason.
Wonder what's under his apron.
Really, motherfucker? Oh my god. Fuck off, you bitch.
Just gotta make sure.
This spot is really bad.
I've got more sense waiting.
Nice.
Go away! Stop being in my ass, bitch.
Got a cloaker. I'm making the best mess ever. Gotcha. And stay there. Smackdown.
Ha! Overboard. Yeah, I can't wait till KillingFloor 3 comes out. KillingFloor 2 is getting kind of boring. Good game.
Need ammo?
Playing too damn much.
Someone kill that pirate. Nice, huh?
Pow! Right in the kisser. Them dudes are fucking ridiculous. Damn flesh pounds. Bunch of assholes.
Move it, idiot. Get some gear, ammo, all those things that
Yeah,
help
fuck
you
this, I'm
not
gonna get this
die.
up.
Pod closing soon. Hurry up so you can die.
Yeah, I'm starting to mow around a little bit. Oh. Ah, man. They wake up a little early.
T-minus 10 seconds.
Probably gonna.
Your death.
I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I know I'm off tomorrow. I mean, I might come in. I don't know yet. Probably not gonna have to.
I won't let you derail my progress.
Watch out!
The human body is highly conductive. To see you,
Come on, let's go!
even occasionally require no assistance. Goodies, armor integrity failed. Even the best. Excuse me while I disappear. Even the
This is getting annoying. Replacing advanced weapon systems is resource intensive.
Dude. Yeah. What's with women broadcasting like every damn little detail about their life? And I understand if you want to talk about your life and that, you know, so I do a little bit in that, but that's kind of the point of having a channel, I guess. These women are like constant, like they're all talking about dating life. Like, I met a man on something. I was like, yeah, I meet women all the time, and I talk about it. I guess I do the same thing, but I don't talk about dating and that because I don't give a fuck.
Any second now.
Yeah, I have an audience a little bit, but like these girls are like other women. Like it's like, oh my god, I agree with you and that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Men do not watch other men. I promise you that. Like any men that watch my shit when actually getting conversations with me is very, very low. They don't do that much. I say the only reason why I have a channel on that is because I got really fucking bored and I want to do something new in my life. That's pretty much it.
Careful, guys.
But yeah. Oh my god, he flew. Good job. Good job. Good job. You fucking serious? Get the fuck off me. Where'd you come from?
You twitch, ass face.
Oh, Elizabeth. Show me your titties. Boobies. Yeah, I was still playing on an axe. asked me a really stupid question. She's like, why are you always like grabbing on my tits and ass? I'm like, what the fuck kind of dumbass questions is that? Like, you're old like me, and like I never understand guys. That's because you're like, she's like bisexual now. Like, that's why you have problems, that you have like a sexual problem, because you can't get with fucking dudes, so you have to sit there because, well, you have issues. You're like, well, I want to date women, and I'm like, good luck with that. Cause oh, I do flew. Come here, motherfucker. Booyah! Home run! Oh, he went to the fan blade. Oh, you motherfucker. Come here, bitch.
Thank you, me.
Oh, it's a strike. Come here, let's do it. Boo! I ain't got no head. Oh, the stuff's kicking in. Nice. My pre-workout's kicking in. I'm excited. I'll do it again. Do it now. But yeah, like, we'll talk about the gym. Gym's always fun to talk about. Let's switch guns. Man, this gun's not. This gun's really good. Damage-wise, it's not as good. I keep seeing this one guy coming with his girlfriend, and it's so funny now. Like, dude, honestly, bro, if you're gonna take your girlfriend to the fucking damn gym, take your girlfriend to the gym, just be with her.
Watch it, more Zeds.
Like, don't take her to the fucking damn gym. Did you really just fucking heal yourself, dumbass? I don't want you to heal yourself. I want you to reload the gun, you fucking moron. There's no point in having a fucking AoE if I can't reload. Stupid ass. You know, he's got a very, very attractive looking girlfriend. But like, he always drifts off. I see all the time in that. She'll sit there by herself, lonely, and like looking like she wants attention. It's fucking hilarious. Cause like, he walks in, you know, like he wrestles and shit. I'm guessing, because the way his body looks, he looks like he's a wrestler. Not. And like, multiple times they come in the gym and that, and like, I'll see like her, like, he'll try to like flirt with her and that, like he wants to get into her pants. Like, he shows it so much now. He'll sit there like try to like grab on her butt and that, grab on her hips and that, and like do all this stuff and that. But he walks into the gym, he walks in all stern, like he's, well, I don't know, an idiot. I mean, I do the same thing too, not because I'm always by myself. But I'm learning how to smile more. So I smile more at people and that, you know. There was one girl that I saw, she came into my old job when I was at the car wash and that. And I saw her at the gym. I'm just like, oh, I haven't seen you in a long ass time. Like, okay. Oh, I forgot. The boomers. Get the boomers. Get the boomers. I forgot about this gun. This gun is fucking awesome.
Anyone need ammo?
It goes boom. And I saw her now, and I don't know if she's like Indian or something like that, but she's really cute in that. I gave her a smile, man. I don't think she recognized me. But she recognized my beanie, because that's how I have to wear that, because I'm a lot bigger than what I used to be. And like, I guess she ended up leaving the gym and that, because I didn't see her after that. Like, she just got to the squat machine, or the Smith machine, like squatting that. Ah, fuck you guys spawning all over the damn place. Give me some fucking room, assholes.
Damn it!
Damn bobblehead motherfuckers. I'm gonna end up dying.
One of those moody flesh pounds.
Go away. Oh, fuck you guys. Hello, my AoE. Fuck you, go away. Get out of my house, bitch. Shoot him in the butt. Get the fuck off me, bro. I mean, I used to flirt with this chick a lot, man. She never really gave me any time of day. That was just fun to flirt with her. And the funny thing is, like, I saw her. I'm just like, she hadn't seen me in a while. And that I'm just like, okay. And she gave me that big ass smile, and that's kind of nice. Get the fuck off me, guys.
I'm a natural. Oh, thank you, me. Break, everybody!
Spare your jaws, imbeciles. Before I
And like, I thought it was kind of funny, man. I just wanted to talk about it because like, damn, I was like, I haven't seen you in a while. You look good. You're very pretty now. I got that skinny little body and that pretty little booty on you. I'm like, okay. Like, okay.
armor will help you keep your insides.
I didn't know that you went to the gym, but it was nice to see you. You know, kind of thing. Of course, I hadn't talked to her because I was just like,
I'll see if I can get your fingers stuck in it.
you're just one in the bucket. Except for this one girl, she was trying to like make a move on me. She was a younger woman too. Fuck, dude, she's barely fucking 18 years old now. It was funny because she's trying to make a move on me and that. I was going up to Taco Bell, and she used to work. She worked at a gas station. And that, you know, I would talk to her and that, you know, because she worked at a gas station. And I would talk to her and that. And she was really pretty and that, and very pretty actually. And then all of a sudden, one of my ex-workers, when I was working at the car wash and that, she went over to QT, which was like right next door to where I worked at. I guess she started talking about me or something like that because, like, I started noticing that she started getting more attracted to me. Women are weird. It doesn't matter, like, if a woman sits there and talks about a guy and they, like, don't admit that they have a crush on that guy and that, women always know. Women always know how other women work, right? It's just when men find out how women work, that's when you women are kind of screwed. So, I was sitting there. I went up there and that. I was getting food and that. I normally mind my own business. Every time any woman comes around me and that, I normally mind my own business. I normally don't try to talk. Well, she tried to make a move on me. She tried to flirt with me and that. And I was okay with it. And I'm like, okay. I had my earbuds in and that. And I was walking and I was doing the kiosk and that to get food and that. She was in there waiting for her food. And then she started flirting with me. The thing is, like, the people at, well, the Taco Bell that where I work at now, they knew me because I came in all the time. I came in, like, lots of times. So they kind of knew who I was. I always say hi to them, all the stuff and that. And like one of the girls back there, you know, that, you know, kind of chit chat with me. We're around the same age, actually. I think we're close to the same age. And she noticed that this girl was trying to flirt with me and that. And it was really funny though, because I was just like, I was trying to ignore it, because I said a lot of good one-liners and that, and it's just fucking hilarious. Anyway, she comes up to me and that, and then, like, you know, I didn't hear her the first time and that. I just noticed that she was talking to me, because I looked up and her mouth was moving. I kind of heard a little bit of what she said in that. And then I put on my earbuds and I say, it's like, yeah, I didn't hear what you said in that. And she's like, you know, are you like following me? Are you stalking me? And I'm like, It's like, no, I'm just coming up here getting food. And then it came into mine, and she said, oh, no, I was just joking that. And I'm like, oh, you're flirting with me. I'm like, yeah, I like you and a lot of other girls, you know. It's like you're just one of every other girl that tries to like flirt with me and that, or if they do flirt with me and that. Hi, booby bubbies. Come on in, booby bubbies. Get 'em, puppies. Get 'em. And she got offended by it. Because she thought that she was like, well, I'm super cute. And yeah, you are very attractive in that. But see, attraction doesn't get guys like me. It's personality that gets guys like me. Yes, I'll be attracted to you. I'm going to look at you and be like, damn, you look good. Because I identify that. I called her attractive before, you know. I'm like, hey, you're a really cute girl in that. And it went right to her fucking head. She got all that dope me. She's like, ooh. Because she found me attractive too. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm going to say that because I'm, you know, I'm an older man now, you know. I'm not fucking 18 or 20. You probably think that I am. It's like I'm not. And so, you know, she got offended. She got confidence though, because she was like trying to still talk to me and that. And like, I was just about ready to leave and that. And I think I said something. I was talking about someone and that, like, do you know this person? That, da, da, da. And I was like, yeah, that girl, you know, I called her a hoe because she is. She literally specifically said that, and she got offended by another woman that she didn't even know. He's like, you should be called girls hoes. I'm like, calling girls whores and that. I'm like, well, no, she literally calls herself that. I only say that because that's what she says. I only speak what I hear. You know, if I do make up something, that's because I'm trying to be funny, whatever the fuck it might be. And then she like, you know, she grabbed her drink, and she had her drink on her like she's gonna throw it at me. And I was looking at her, I'm like, you know that's assault. If you throw that drink at me, by law, I can knock you the fuck out. And you're, you know, and they got cameras all over the place and that. They're gonna look at you throwing a drink at me, and you getting tapped the fuck out. I'm like, that's stupid. I mean, not said I would do it, but more less likely, yeah. It's like, I'm going to call the cops and get you for fucking harassment. Like, I'm not going to have that shit. You know, like, don't be stupid. So she had her drink ready, Nat. I'm like, what are you doing? It's like, well, you're being mean, so you're being all emotional. I said, listen here. Like, if it's your business, then you worry about it. If it's not your business, then step the fuck off, basically. Like, you're getting emotional because you just got fucking rejected. Okay? That's literally all this is. You got rejected. I start talking about other women, and you got fucking humiliated because your little confident pass, which I appreciate, wasn't, you know, going through. I said, listen here. Well, first off, you're too young for me. I'm not going to fuck with you. I get it. 100%. You don't know. But you didn't care because you already knew. Because I talked to her about my ex-worker and that I used to work with and that, she talked about me. So you already know. I said it had nothing to do with you. You know, thank you for that. I'd never seen her again, but so you'll be too scared to make a pass at me again. I'm not saying that I'm not going to say hi to you and that. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to be nice to you when I see you and that. But like, you made a pass at an older man that rejected your ass. And you're like, it never happens to me. Well, first time for everything. Because you ain't going to be the only girl, you ain't going to be the last one that's going to try to like get closer to me. Because it always happens. I'm like, okay, you know, because I'm single and that and I'm good looking. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't want your attention because I get enough attention as it is. Unless you're willing to be a great woman towards me and be a good girlfriend, you know, and actually be my woman, full on, no one else, just me, then I'm not gonna fucking do nothing with you. You know, yeah, I could have played it off smooth and that I could have, you know, got laid, I guess. I don't fucking know what would happen to that, but that's where it was going. Or maybe this young lady was assuming that she can get any guy that she wants by doing a cute look, doing a cute smile and that, sticking out her butt and that. And yes, they do that shit. But when they get rejected, oh, they get so mad. It's like, girl, I'm not trying to reject you in a way to like, It's just, I'm not the kind of guy that's going to be like, damn, you look good, and screw you because you look good. There's modesty to most men, and, if a man goes up to you and just wants to blow loads all over you, I'm sorry. Learn, get mature, have some modesty, have some honor with yourself. If just because someone looks attractive and you get aroused by it, it doesn't mean that you have to sit there and just sit there and say, hey, let's bang. Where's the structure at? Where's the getting to know people in that? I'm not saying that's what it was, but like it was going towards that. And like when I was working at the car wash, and when she first started working at the QT next to me, I used to see her like hang out with this fucking like dude, like this dude that always had a hoodie on that. He looked like a drug dealer. Ray was her brother in that. I don't know. Like she kept hanging out with this dude in that, and she was using him because the dude was like, alright. But I was just sitting there like watching something like, see, that's the problem right there. If women have more honor in themselves and stop wanting to be with guys because they can, and be very selective to a certain extent, you'd be surprised. Modesty goes a long way. Learn how to guide yourself a little better goes a long way. Jesus matters. That guidance matters a lot.
Want to love me, but yeah, let's stay really close friends, and maybe at some point me and you will fall in love. And you know what? I might be strong and confident, self-sufficient. I don't feel like I need a relationship. Liar, liar, liar. But my self-esteem is not indestructible, and every single time a situation ends in flames, and I get absolutely no joy out of it, and I get rejected, it hurts. And then people will tell you, oh, it will happen at some point, it'll happen when you least expect.
I love listening to these women. Cute little pale redhead. She looks like she's like English Irish. Looks like she's Irish. She's actually really fucking hot. She got great face on her nut. Well, I got rejected in that. Here's what it is. The number one reason why I would say men reject women is normally because they see something with you that they don't fucking like. You could be pretty. Your beauty is not the only thing that men look at. And this is where women fall so short at. They care about how they look so much that they forget that they have a personality too. And they'll sit there and they'll say like, guys love me because my butt is big. Guys want to fuck you, not love you. Guys want to have sex with that ass, not love that ass. Okay, there's a fine line of difference. Love is the whole entire person. If only the ass is good and the personality sucks ass because you're like ignorant or stupid, you have no moral code, you have no good guiding points in that, that's why you're traumatized. Because you haven't learned just to be fucking nice. It's easy. Be nice. All the damn time. Love your life. Love who you are. Love people around you. I tried to teach my ex this. Super traumatized woman. And, it almost broke through. But when you listen to other women talk, other women that are attracted to the dude that you're with, and they're probably having like a fucking issue with their relationship. This is basically what happened with ex. So my ex's girlfriend had a crush on me. She liked me. She like wanted to come over and bang me. She specifically told me that I text her and talk about it. Very emotional, very traumatized, same bullshit, different day. And my ex wanted to have a threesome with me and her friend. They used to be best friends in that. And then, she got a boyfriend in that, and then they got boyfriends in that, and then, they start fucking hating on each other because it's like, my man's better than your man type shit. It's like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. Can't just be nice to each other. So like, okay, like you have your friend attracted to me, and she doesn't like you because you were trying to throw your friend onto me. That was the whole purpose. She's trying to get her to be with a better man. And she's like, oh, you're a better man than the guy that she's with. And I'm like, okay. I looked at her and I'm like, she's really cute and that. She got big boobs and that, And I was like, okay, it's like I can, we can hang out and stuff and that. And then I find out, it started changing. And then my ex started pulling on me. And she started pushing away towards her friend. Her friend started hating on her. And she's like, why is she not talking to me anymore? Because, woman, you literally push me onto her. And then you're like, I'm going to take him for myself. Because my relationship with my man's about to go rocky. And I need someone to fuck. I need someone to be with. And like, you're a selfish bitch. That's why you're having issues. Because you're selfish. You don't know how to take accountability for your actions. You say it, but you don't actually act on it. And then she showed me off towards her other friend. Her other friend's married to some like ugly old guy, you know, like she was, you know, she's very attractive. She got fucking fat ass titties and that, but she had kids and all that shit. And like you gotta stop doing that. Your friends are gonna get fucking pissed off because their man doesn't look good and you're showing off that your man does. That's kind of a problem there. Because they're going to want to attract to me, and I don't need all that annoyance. Because that's what happens. It's like, oh, my marriage sucks and that. You know, because my man gets mad at me and all that stuff and that. Well, yeah, because he works all damn day making money to support your ass. Because that's what loving people do. And you're sitting there, and he's noticing that you're probably flirting around with one of your girlfriend's fucking boyfriends. Not saying that's what happened, but you know, some other men hear about another man, they're gonna be asking questions. They always do. Well, it's just people are trying to change the rules of engagement with women and men. If women say it's okay to have a bunch of guy friends, I say, why do you need guy friends for? Just have girlfriends. Well, you know, it's all about attention. Women love giving each other attention. They'll talk for days. And guys do it too. But it just all depends. Oh, man. I need to play me something different. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 Digital Deluxe. Oh my god, Tony Hawk was such a good game. Cyberpunk's coming out with another one. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go on YouTube and look at some cringe on the internet. It's always fun. God.
Emotionally unavailable guy is better than dating an emotionally available guy because you can break up with the emotionally unavailable guy because you're like, hey, you're not here. Okay, we're not gonna get there. The hearts are gonna intertwine. You won't let me be in your skin because you're away, and we gotta stop it. So you're like, okay.
What the fuck did you say? The emotionally unavailable guys are afraid. Afraid of what? You got a fucking like 1970s Mexican dress on, looks like.
You can end it because of that. You know, like now you know, like it's for that reason. But then when you date an emotionally available guy and you're like, where this isn't progressing, where he isn't proposing, where he isn't pulling out my IUD with his teeth.
Oh, that's not right. No.
Oh, that's not right. Oh. First things first. What the fuck are you talking about that shit? Because he's not proposing to you. Yes, men are gonna propose to you in the first like month of dating you. what kind of fairy tale land do people live in? Like, what the fuck? My ex wanted to get, like, she wanted to, like, start getting, like, engaged with me and all that shit. Like, why? Well, don't you love me in that? It's like, you literally just said, don't you love me in that? And, like, love has nothing to do with it. It's called financials, and I don't have the financials right now because you're broke as fuck because you spend money on stupid shit. Like, what the fuck?
You kind of can't be like, it's because he's like not emotionally available. That's not an excuse. Because once I said that once to a guy, and I was like, yeah, because like you're just like not emotionally available. And he was like, yeah, I am. Like I'm really in tune with my emotions and my feelings, and I just don't have them for you. And I was like, oh, I think he misheard me because he said misspoke. They were miss. I think that turning.
You have a Joe Biden moment. This bitch is fucking retarded. She had a Joe Biden moment. I have a left. I can't talk right. I gotta talk right. Oh, bitch, get the fuck out. You can't talk right anyway. What? Like, you think you're a comedian just because you get a little bit of attention online? You're not even funny. You're saying shit doesn't even make... Well, first of all, it doesn't make any fucking sense. You're just making up shit. It's happened to you date emotional unavailable guys. The guys that just plow me in my ass and say, deuces, bitches! They're the best guys ever because I don't have to do nothing. They just shove it in me and go for a whirl. But the guys that are available, you know, they're like, they're not proposing to me. Would you propose to you? What, bitch? Get the fuck out of here. No one proposed to you, dumbass. You're an idiot.
It's not you, it's me. No, actually, it's not me. It is you.
Oh, sister. That's not emotional availability. That's called having a spine. The reason why that dude isn't forcibly removing your birth control is simple. His dental hygiene will always take priority over said birth control, and he also knows the amount of pure hell that you'll subject him to if you ever get around to using that baby maker of yours. You're doing it right now by trying to gaslight him into thinking that you misspoke. That's merely a supermarket sample of what you do to this guy if you ever took him seriously. That's why he hit you both barrels. And the second you realize that he's doing something you couldn't have, you immediately change your tune, but that guy knows that. You don't have time for your guff or that voice of yours. Seriously, woman, you sound like an 80-year-old slot machine addict who smoked 3 packs a day for 60 years. That reason alone is enough to make a man want to run for the hills.
Note to self. I don't want to live.
Had a life that I really like and had a history with. Told me, yeah, let's give it a go, come meet my friends, spend more time in my space, and I did that. And then he spent the whole night flirting with another girl, and then told me at the end of it that he didn't want to love me.
I love how these girls literally just fucking lie. Like, they don't even say the full story now. They always want to say what they feel that happened. What the fuck? Feel that happened? How about it actually happened? This woman, she said she met a guy, and she wanted to hang out with all of her friends and with that dude. Yeah. Yeah. You're good. Oh, you're good. I gotcha. And like I'm like, dude, woman, like, guys don't work in fairy tale land. We work based upon what we see and what we do. Guys are more logical. Guys with mass amount of feelings are probably the worst fucking dudes to be with. Because they are very sad. And they're annoying too. But, you know, I digress. This is what, look what she says. She says, the guy then told me, the guy told me at the end of that night or whatever, that he didn't want to love me. No, he didn't love you. That's why he said he didn't want to love you. Because he didn't see that you were capable of being with him. He found someone else that wasn't such a twat waffle, I guess. Let's listen.
But yeah, let's stay really close friends and maybe at some point me and you will fall in love. And you know what? I might be strong and confident.
What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what'd she say there?
I flirting with another girl and then told me
Alright.
you didn't want to love me, but yeah, let's stay
Okay, but yeah, let's stay really close friends. Okay.
really close friends and maybe at some point we...
Maybe some point me and you will fall in love. You just got Chad. You just got Chad. Yeah, you got Chad. He didn't find you appealing. He wants to keep you on a fucking roster because he's hot. He gets bitches left and right. That's why he's flirting around with your best friend. Your best friend don't give a fuck because your best friend's just like, wow, he's hot. I'll fucking suck his dick. And you're sitting in the back lot because you already sucked his dick. And he's just like, well, I already got you. I'll have her too. And you're getting mad about it because you ain't sucking his dick anymore. Wait a minute. That's not because of that. No. Get the fuck out of here. You already know you swallow. Get the fuck out. Like, literally, women all just make up all these fucking excuses that. Like, if I found a girl, just say, I think she's sexy now. And I know that she's going to want to sleep with me. First, like, 3 days. Doesn't take long. And I bend that ass over and I plow her to oblivion. And she has lots of orgasms. She's going to come a-calling. She's going to come a-knocking. She'll be like, baby, where you at? Like, I'm in the bathroom. Okay, she'll text me and shit. Say like a 15 paragraphs how much she loves me now just because she had like a whole bunch of orgasms and I blast her in the ass. I said, baby, it's just pillow talk. You know, I saw that you were, the guys don't say this, but they'll say it in a way. I saw that you were easy and you wanted my cock, so I gave it to you. You wanted my cock, so I gave it to you. You had your fun, and now you're attached to me because you want that excitement. You want that high dopamine rush again. But when you stop getting that dopamine rush, guess what happens? You stop being interested. That's what my ex did. She got hella dopamine rushes from me. She loved being with me and that. She loved me out rubbing her butt and that when I was fucking doing stuff with her and that. But as soon as we stopped doing it, her dopamine got really fucking low. He's like, I'm not interested anymore. Not every relationship's gonna be a constant bang fest, honey. I'm not gonna sit there and wake up with my cock in your ass and fucking banging your brains out. This ain't a fucking soap opera. This is stupid. Women are fucking dumb when they think that shit. Real life, when things get intimate, guys will fucking know. They'll go right next to you, hard ass cock and that, they'll rub it all over your butt and that, and then you know it's time to fucking go. I mean, if you're not feeling it, then obviously you're not in a relationship with that person. Like this huge amount of times, you know, I look at my ex's little rack and that, and I want to fucking grab her and fucking play around with her. Give her love all the time. She'd be cooking food for me and that, I'd be around her, rubbing on her hips and that, and like giving her fucking love. So I ain't saying I want to have sex with her and that. I mean, I did, but like the whole point of it is that I want to give her love. Affection comes from touching most of the times. I like to touch. Okay. And y'all bitches like being touched. A lot. When you like the guy, that is. Okay.
You'll fall in love, and you know what? I might be strong and confident, self-sufficient. I don't feel like I need a relationship.
Liar, liar, liar.
But my self-esteem is not indestructible, and every single time a situation ends in flames, and I get absolutely no joy out of it, and I get rejected.
Of course. See? I get no joy out of it. And I get rejected. And I get rejected. Chad, she's literally explained I didn't get fucked and I got rejected. So I got mad. So some guy didn't blast you in your hot little fucking pale ass and you got rejected, so now you're angry because you didn't get sex out of it. If you would have got great sex out of it, you wouldn't be talking about being rejected. You probably make up some other bullshit. Jeez, like, Makeup 101. Make up a bunch of bullshit because they can get in my way.
It hurts. And then people will tell you, oh, it will happen at some point, it will happen when you least expect it.
Yeah, a bunch of women in the comments saying, it'll happen when they expect it. Like, they go crazy now. These guys are just so mean in that. It's like, girl. If any woman ever looked at it from a guy's perspective, you'd be like, oh, I can see why men are like that. No shit. It's like, bitches are crazy. Yeah. I talk to older women and that are older than me and that, and like they have little like crushes on me and that they think I'm cute or whatever the fuck it is, and they'll ask them questions and shit, and they're like, yeah, it's like this is how women are, and they'll be up front. They said a lot of women are hoes out there. They'll hoe around. They'll fucking have sex with all these dudes and that. Like it's like they'll say, well, because they're being raised by single mothers. That's why. Single mothers are the reason why their daughters are having issues and that. They're trying to be the supportive one with money and financials and shit. And men put this in perspective by putting shit in law. They're saying it's okay for a woman to do all this stuff. As soon as you get a woman to right to vote, it all went downhill. That's kind of funny. Yeah, as soon as women get the right to vote, it all went downhill. Because then they start changing shit to benefit them and not benefit anybody else but them. And then they argue about it all the damn time about how they're not being benefited enough. I'm going to be very, very blunt and very, very honest. This is what happens when people get intelligent that shouldn't be intelligent. Women that gain too much knowledge in that, especially fucking idiot women or even idiot guys, immature people that, they always want to destructively hate everything else because it doesn't go their way. What do you think happened to the feminist movement? The pussy hat movement. You get all these fucking fruit faggot motherfucking dudes out there. They're all like, oh my god, we gotta support our women. Support what? They're crazy. What the fuck? They get everything they want. Well, they deserve more because they're beautiful. I bet you ain't getting pussy, bro. You ain't getting none of that. Well, I don't think of it like that. You think of it like that when you got your fucking dick in a sex doll again. Get the fuck out of here. Which I prefer doing. So, they were right about that. Sex dolls are ready to go and that because these bitches are crazy.
Not look for it, and you know what? I understand what you're saying, I understand that you're trying to comfort me. However, I am making this video to tell you, if you are in that situation and you are feeling insecure and rejected and it hurts, it's absolutely fine because you know what, babe? Sometimes it just doesn't feel fair and you feel like shit. It's okay, we know that we'll be fine. But at the minute,
you got rejected by Chad, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. He didn't give you dick. Shut up.
it's him. Oh,
Boy, you.
Oh, looks like someone's a little butthurt about being thrown into the friend zone. It is clear that Chad is crazy. You look like you have no problem putting dudes in the friend zone, and you try to convince us that it's because you just care too much about the friendship to ruin it with a failed relationship.
That's so funny.
I know that you need shoulders to cry on, but
He's so true. It's like, oh, looks like someone got thrown in the friend zone. It's like, yeah, your friend's really fucking hot, and you're just not doing it for me. And this chick's attractive. Maybe he's got funky boobs or something like that. The guy's like, your chick's got better tits than you. That's not fair. Well, it's what I decide, what I want. Well, fuck you. Oh, too bad, because it ain't gonna happen. Oh my god. Looks like someone got thrown in the friend zone. I love this shit. This shit's so funny.
Borrowed an oversized Star Wars that will always need to be moved on the most inconvenient of days, and you don't even bat an eyelash for that kind of treatment. But the second you get friend zoned by a hot guy, then all of a sudden it's
Whoopsies!
from the sisterhood, and whatever modern woman experiences just a fraction of what dudes have to suffer on a daily basis, it's the worst thing that ever happened to anyone in the history of humans. As a member of the illustrious 95% club, allow me to welcome you to the friend zone, species. You're gonna be there for a while.
I figured our story for dating is that most men that are like mean towards women secretly want to be a woman. The prime example of this is I posted a video a couple weeks back
What?
that got on the wrong side of TikTok, and it was just like 90% males that saw the video and like took offense to it. And I would see men comment and be like, basically like try to like make fun of me for having the word princess in my username, my TikTok username. Just say you're jealous. Like, just say you wish you were a princess too. How are you, a grown man, taking offense to a 5'6" blonde girl, me, calling herself a princess? Why are you
See, listen here, honey. Because you're not a princess. Get the fuck out of here. You're taking offense to it. Because you're not a princess. What do you mean? How are you sitting there and thinking, like, guys take offense to it? Yeah, guys will talk to you and be like, hey, you're not a princess. That's what he's saying. Taking offense because you secretly want to be a woman. No, that's complete bullshit and stupidity. Okay.
Rebecca, why does that tick you off so much? Are you jealous? You want to be a princess? You can be a princess too. The year is 2025, baby. You can do whatever you want.
No.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Don't take it out on me.
Okay. Gotcha. The fairy tale is over.
Welcome
to real life. It took you 4 hours to come up with this insult, and you still screw it up.
Took you 4 hours.
Princesses were too busy being kings. Princesses were sold off to the highest bidder to create alliances and to prevent further bloodshed. And lady, I don't even think you could get married off to a friggin' head snipe. Now, there's no such thing as the wrong side of TikTok, princess. It's just TikTok. Anything you post up there is fair game to anybody who wishes to say something, and that includes your stupid username. We're not jealous of you, princess. What's there to be jealous about? You lose your mind over comments on TikTok videos. It's not a life worth having. Boring, lifeless, and incredibly bitter. And as kingly kings, it would be improper of us to try and take that away from you. Besides, we're too busy doing awesome kingdom stuff like playing SoCal for 2 to concern ourselves with the blatant failure of the life that you created for yourself. So go on with your princess lifestyle with our compliments, Your Highness. You have our permission.
But in my own way, I am king. Hail to the king, baby.
Hail to the king, baby.
I'm interested in dating. I'm so good on that. I will say, if a man proposes an offer to go to the best grocery store in our area, like, one of the fantastic that are completely expensive, that, like, why are we we're not there on the season, okay? But, if he said, hey, if you want to go to the grocery store, put the card together maybe.
Push a card together?
How can they do this? I know. How is this only last $70? This can't be right. What's his next card meeting? For like, 3 hours and do that and just dabble around, walk there, go.
How about no? What the fuck, man?
How about
crazy Dutch man.
How
about you?
A machete to the kneecap, but to do it at a friggin' supermarket? Yeah, no, we all know where that one's gonna go. The dating standards have been set by modern women. That standard is that the man must pay for everything. You're a modern woman, which means that you have no less than $8,000 worth of credit card debt, $50,000 in overdue student loan repayments, not to mention the note on your car that you're terrified to drive if you have 2 accidents on your record, and you're too broke to gas up the thing anyway. So when you put all of that together with how do you do, it's clearly obvious you just want this guy to not buy you provisions for the most expensive provision you can find. And then, just to add insult to injury, you're going to expect him to haul those groceries back to your apartment on foot. Not like it would matter anyway. You can't even make ice cream without setting your entire apartment complex on fire. So all of that is to do nothing with it, just so you could avoid another arson charge on that frickin' record of yours.
And then we get all of our dates in our reusable bag, okay? And then we walk back home, we walk back to the residence that we started from. I might take him up on that. They're telling me that they're doing things like this. What's the I'm now in college. I'm hurt. It's something.
Don't stick around. We've got America.
How can you point to this little tiny thing has 95 out of it? That is the type of man I would let.
Fascinating.
No, every single time I think that I've seen it all, modern women find a way to surprise the living hell out of me. We're now seeing the birth of a new form of pottery here. I'm going to call it prostitution. It's a broke, modern woman who can't afford gas, rent, or food. So she'll try to find a Chad to walk with her around an overpriced Artisan grocery store and buy her a few days worth of food, try to get her the best job in America, and then after carrying her groceries back in the beautiful bags that she paid to pay for, then and only then will she consider some fun time with a clogged up hell portal of rancid infections.
Yeah.
Because she cut in the middleman by forcing him to pay the local grocery.
So you use your body to get your goods.
Either way, sister, because men don't like the idea of getting with a woman who's carrying a huge sign that says "We'll work for food," which is something that you'll never see with the 5 members of the bounty board over on Main Shop. These guys have quality food products purchased at affordable prices, and they can also fix themselves a nice frosted root beer without having to worry about their city being consumed by an unstoppable inferno. That, well, always salutes the bounty board. Oh, hey, you're still supporting the channel, check out the bounty board over on Patreon for $5 a month. Gets you access to exclusive content you're not going to find on YouTube.
Guys, maybe I am a little off. My whole life, I had a husband, so like I'm used to having a husband. My husband's my friend.
What the fuck's wrong with your lips, bitch?
Yeah. Record the worst parts of my life. It should be the opposite. I should be recording the best parts. The best parts I don't have the camera out because I'm living my best life, so I'm not worried about the camera. But I need to be recording the best parts of my life. I don't know why I do that.
Because your lips are fucking fat as fuck. You look ugly as fuck.
And then, like, one day a month, I just go berserk because I don't understand what happened. But I do understand. Like, it's for the best. It's totally for the best. It makes.
Get the Botox out of your fucking lips. That's fucking disgusting. Why do women want Botox in your lips? Why do you want to look like a fucking plush doll? You literally look like you've got your face fucked in. You got fake ass teeth, you got fake ass lips, your eyeballs are growing on, you got Botox all in your eyes and that. That's not attraction. It's not attractive. Stop doing it. Oh man, I don't know if that damage is gonna be good. Literally, it blows my mind. It's like you're fucking disgusting. Like, that's not remotely fucking attractive. He like literally looks like her nose is done, or fucking she got Botox all in her face, and that's fucking disgusting. How's that? Guys do not think that's attractive. You only think it's attractive. You think that guys think that's attractive. It's not attractive. It's not attractive. It's not fucking attractive. It's not good looking. It looks like shit. It just doesn't look good. Make up excuses about it. It just looks like you look like shit. It's just you look like off-brand Michael Jackson.
Well, we all know why you fell down. It's fairly obvious. You're not living your best life. Unless you have to have a life in order for that to be a problem. That's all the language that's used there, sweetheart. When you say you was for the best, it's a crystal clear indicator that you were the one who initiated the divorce, probably because some Instagram broad in Dubai told you that that was the most drastic course of action. And you thought you were going out there and getting involved once a minute and finally being
She got a fat rack on her. That's about it.
Your husband moved on. Probably found a sweet-looking Billy who actually likes him. If he's making good money and is really in place in life, well, the best you can hope for is a last call one-night stand with a dude who openly told you that he was married after he started putting on his pants. You have yourself down to refuse to accept that your life wasn't bad when you were married. You wanted it.
I get upset out of loneliness and fear. Even him, it's the loneliness and the fear that I don't know. It lasts 10 minutes and it's over. I go about my day. I just want everyone to know that. It's a 10-minute outburst and then I go about my life. Once a month, I just have a day. I don't even miss him. It don't make sense. I don't know why I do that. I'm just bored and have a fever. But I have Julia, and she helps me so much. She gives me the love that I need and require I get from Julia.
Thought the plot was picking up and more. You're just a woman with the dust inside the love of war starts. Not only did you divorce your husband for petty uses, you clearly regret it and you hate him for the fact that he wouldn't take you back after you broke his heart, stripped him of his daughter, and then proceeded to dehumanize him online by referring to him as the male instead of your daughter's father. You are clearly not living your best life, and that's because you're bored and suffering from cabin fever, which means you don't go out, not move into the note, and you're using your daughter as an emotional tampon to help you avoid taking accountability for the life that you destroyed for reasons you can't even put in a freaking word. And you think this somehow entitles you to internet sympathy? Well, I hate to break it to you, sister. There are hobos who beg for change on the side of the freeway off-ramp to store drug money who are entitled to way more sympathy than you. You screwed up your own life, sister, and herein lies your reward. Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Being nice sucks. We tried being nice. We tried being soft-spoken. We tried being well-spoken. We tried being human. We tried approaching it from a different angle. Liar! 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 We tried, and we tried, and we tried. And being nice has gotten us nowhere. Except exhausted, burnt out, and exploited. Because let me tell you something, nothing is more fierce than a confident woman who doesn't take any shit from anybody. You can still be kind, but stop being nice. Stop spoon-feeding yourself. Stop believing that you're the problem.
Oh
That
shit.
your tone is the problem. That your approach is the problem.
Yeah, it
Your
is.
request is the problem.
Yeah, it
None
is.
of those things are the problem.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Look who it is. Middle-aged Fable. Hey, that's how the hell are you? But I couldn't care less. And that's because you're not a nice person. You have never been a nice person. Every time you post a video, it's either to convince women to hate men, to bash your husband and children, or just complain about how hard it is for you to force your husband to do everything around the house because he's a partnership. And the only real reason why you post this blatantly on the internet is because you're miserable and you want everyone as miserable as you are. And the mere idea of knowing that there are nice, feminine women out there who treat their men with respect and dignity bothers you so much that you have to fake a headache just so you have an excuse to rip it to your husband as you somehow didn't do some form of a menial task for your satisfaction. And that's because you refuse to know any better than these people. You're so hell-bent on being right that you're willing to sacrifice your dignity and the entire world around you just so you can bitch about something that doesn't even
Great plan.
Thank you. Alexis Frenchie, got me a question for you there, Mabel. Why? Why is it so important for women to become more aggressive and bold? What's the benefit? I mean, you're saying it's gotten you nowhere, but you never exactly told us where you're trying to go. You're not making any sort of examples or even a freaking end. It's just an excuse to treat men like crap and to feel good about it. And it is never, ever your fault. It's your husband's fault for not reading your mind and adding on to the mental load. It's the kid's fault for preventing you from having extra time to dream about.
Dang, this woman fucking crazy. These are the women on TikTok that poison women. Like, take charge. Like, yeah, I gotta take charge. Take charge of what? Your vagina? Yeah, you have charge how much cock you fucking get. Because you can always say no. But you're sitting there and saying, man, the women need to be, like, ruthless and mean like I am. Bitch, you ain't even that attractive looking. You look like a fucking fucked up, rust up fucking railroad sign. Something that has been pushed back since the 1800s and that. Get the fuck out of here. You got your white fucking fake ass teeth and that, 'cause you gotta have your teeth white, you know. You gotta look the part. Get the fuck out of here. That shit's so annoying, that, like, don't you ever, like, it's not women's fault, it's not women's fault, it's not my fault at all, I never did anything wrong. You do everything wrong. Because you're spoiled. That's why you can say stuff like that, because you're spoiled. That's all it is. You're just spoiled, baby. Your man gives you everything, and you can complain about it. Your man don't give a fuck. You know why your man don't give a fuck? Because you can say what the fuck you want to say. It's like, we ain't got no money. What the fuck you gonna do? Well, baby, no one cares. Like, honey, you sure do talk a lot. Well, you know, guys are mean. They smell funny. Have you spread your legs at all lately? Well, women got feminine problems with vagina smelling bad. Shit, this fucking thing. Girl spreads her legs and that, she's got fucking a smell down there. Yeah, you got some issues. Like, you shouldn't be smelling like fucking gangrene down there. Like, literally. Say that to be nice. I remember my ex was like that. That's the truth is, I think the reason why is that I think she cheated on me. I think she fucked someone else and that. They're trying to hide it. So yeah, truth. I think that's what it was. She couldn't hide too well, it's very obvious. That's a fucked up way of doing it. But her ass was fat though, so I give her that. You got a fat ass. Nah, I'm good. It's good when I can, you know, it's good for the time being. It's so fucking up. Oh, man. This woman's crazy.
Those dreams you always wanted to dream about. And it's society's fault because God forbid you ever take the blame for anything. And it's not to the point where I'm convinced you're just an unhappy person and you are hell-bent on making the world worse off than how you found it. And this would be the part where I call you a female dog and shut your middle-aged mouth up. But here's the thing. I'm going to be nice. I'm just going to give you some advice that I learned in kindergarten. Table. Got nothing nice to say? And just shut your bitter mouth up and suffer in silence like the rest of us.
That's funny. That's so true. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, just stop talking. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, that was just a convenience thing. You know how you and your guy have those unlimited hate lists where you'll find something incredibly specific and really discuss for that? Yeah, Jen has the same thing, except it does a lot faster and with significantly more impact. See, probably our academy students that I've never seen yet. Just sweet the deal with that little red since we got back fun back there. He gave us the perfect colors for it, and I won't see it yet. I mean, he did pop up out of the blue and told us to go back to bed tonight. But he didn't need excuse to never see it yet, and he wants to keep through life. Finally, things of that whole thing and give that guy the perfect excuse. But don't worry, zero fun and other fun with a better accent it up. His stupidity gives the extra motivation. That's funny because it's so true.
Oh, God!
And you look me in my eyes. Just everything unacceptable. I Let's Google that. We were primary schoolers. One of the first on that. Open it up, ruins Academy now. And I was doing one, okay? Just say, Alice, put a note down and write down what genre you like. I'm trying to talk about this. If I ask you that question, I don't hear you say something that I've never heard of. I'll say, oh, thank you for opening my mind to new things. Tell me more.
Woman, you got a piercing in your fucking nose that's bigger than fucking half the continent of fucking Africa. What the fuck do you think guys are gonna say when they look at you? Do you think they're gonna be like, oh my god, you're really hot in that? No, you look like a fucking freak of nature from the fucking, like, movies from the 80s. With, like, the whole, like, hipster shit, the punk rock shit. You look hideous. If you actually took off all that fucking makeup and shit, and all the fucking piercings, that you'd actually look presentable. Why do women not want to look presentable? Like, get more piercings on your face just shows you that you're just wearing your trauma. That's what trauma wearing is. You wear your trauma. You basically tell people that you are a trauma bond person. Someone broke your heart a little while ago in that, and you're now all fucked up in the head because of it. Makes about right. Makes sense. That's where it comes from. Your trauma bond. People don't understand why they're addicted to stuff. I say you're addicted to stuff because you're traumatized. Traumatized leads to, like, mass addiction. You don't want to do things that are healthy and that you hate on yourself because you got a little butthurt over some dude that literally just said, hey, you know what, I don't want to be with you anymore because I don't find you attractive. I mean, it happens, you know? Shit's funny, though.
Everything. Kim Kardashian is single. That's what I'm putting on here.
Man, that's just me. That's me, man. Woman, if you ever pull that crap in a dude's car, you could have straight up fired him right up the passenger seat. That is a sacred trust that one fire in that man has right. He's now well within his rights to not only scold you for playing terrible music while he's driving, but also to keep you out of the car with this type of game that you play. Some dudes aren't hyper-elite when it comes to music. They don't follow the up-and-coming post-punk gangsta folk rap country movement. It's an overly generalized question that warrants an overly generalized answer. And your first inclination is to punish the man for not taking your question seriously. Well, don't worry your ugly little head, sister. Once you finally get to the turn, you'll be able to blast whatever hardcore alternative outlaw polka that you want at the wall. Now, you probably won't even be the only one who does that.
Nothing humbles a man faster than realizing the woman you took for granted is still the woman that everybody wants. I call it baddie amnesia because so often access breeds entitlement. He thought he was entitled to a woman like you until that access is taken away.
I love how women just make up shit. What the fuck are you talking about? Baddie? You're not... It's because you could jiggle your boobs a little bit just because you're fucking sitting there talking to them. What the fuck do you mean baddie? Like, you're not a baddie. Literally, women make up fucking words that are not in the actual dictionary. They just make up random fucking shit. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Am I hearing this right? What the fuck are you talking about? You make no sense. You're literally just talking. What the?
That's not when he regrets it. When he starts to regret losing you is when you go on and you do better. Because so long as you're down in the dumps, he feels justified. He still thinks that the rest of you are on the other side. But when you go to the side.
Oh my god, she's mimicking what men are saying. Yeah, you can't think of your own things. You gotta throw in what men actually do say about women. When women divorce their man, excuse me. When women divorce their men, they always say grass is green. Guys always tell women that you think grass is greener on the other side. It never is. You get fucked over. Now women are trying to say the same thing that men are fucking saying. Isn't that fucking hilarious? That's so fucking funny. You literally are repeating the same thing. Yeah, just use man logic. That's smart. Just use a bunch of man logic for your stupidity. That is fucking hilarious. That makes you intelligent, right? You're very smart. Yeah, I'm very smart. I'm the smartest person you've ever met. I'm really intelligent. I can count to 3. One, a 2, a 3. Okay, let's listen over that.
Let your success speak for you. That is actually what doesn't like a bitch.
No, it doesn't.
Contradiction when the story can tell himself to go to bed.
No, he doesn't.
What he wants to do is that you are too much. When you go on and you level up, your excellence exposes his mediocrity.
No, it doesn't.
He becomes the trigger. And the woman who triggers a man controls his mind. Now he gets to watch you from the nose to have that same nonsense.
I'm sure he did. get some nice little tits on you, but that's the only thing you got. You're crazy.
You broke, or more likely a man who couldn't stand seeing your average face anymore, then the only way that you can boost up your ego is to try and hurt him. Either way, it's the same freaking thing. It's not enough for you to live a good life. You have to hurt this man for years on end because you can't stand the fact that he doesn't want you anymore. And if you're trying to level up just to spite a guy, then you've pretty much established that you're not interested in becoming a better person. You just want to make the world a worse place by relishing the idea of hurting another man for life just to protect your fragile little ego. And failing miserably in the process, I might add.
No one makes friends with a failure.
No one makes friends with the failure. You understand?
I'm shocked.
I just did my makeup and my hair. Oh, where we're going? They tell you the whole story. And that's what they
Oh God! I'm mad.
Let's do something. Obviously, we should be planning today. I have to plan today. This is the best to take off the makeup, by the way. I just took it off in 0.5 seconds, and I go with this boring job. Anyway, so he's like, "Oh, I'm not from London. He's from Spain. Do you have any suggestions for places to go in London?" I'm like, "There's this thing called ChatGPT. There's this thing called Do Research." Anyway, I'm like, "I'm based in this area of London. If you want to book somewhere there, give me many suggestions. Go online and book a nice place." I'm sorry, am I overreacting?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, yes, you are overreacting, woman. This guy was brain damaged enough to want to take you out on a date. He wanted to do something with you that you enjoy.
Brain damage enough.
And he wanted you to be his guy. And you, without so many words, told him that you were too lazy and entitled to recommend a few spots that would make for an enjoyable dining experience. You think recommending a place for a nice light lunch is somehow the same thing as a lightly striped military POW rescue operation with Cracker Jack timing. He assumed that you would know a few cool places since this is where you live, but you either don't or you're too lazy to take 3 seconds to make a recommendation. So, of course he ghosted you. This man is a Spaniard, and if he's on a dating app, he's a really good-looking Spaniard. His options are limitless. And yours are getting more and more limited by the day. And with that attitude, it's not going to help you at all, woman.
Anyway, he's like, "Okay, don't hear from him. You don't want to wear foundation. Just makes your skin look all one color." So come to today, I'm getting ready, and I don't and wait till 12, chase me again. I can't even punch yourself. It's like, are we still meeting later? No,
Deuces, bitch!
So this PCI cream, how awake I look now, and it's just not. Moral of the story is, he hasn't found the tape, don't get ready for the day, just don't know what this guy. He wanted to, he woke, and he didn't, so I'm going to take the loss, and go for a walk.
Cool.
Well, that's where you're wrong, sister. The moral of the story is to not be such an entitled female dog. You could have had a nice time with a good guy who just took a few seconds out of your life to recommend a place for the 2 or 3 to eat. You would have been in a neighborhood you knew with food that you like, and you wouldn't have even had to have paid for it. But apparently, if a man isn't willing to offer you burnt sacrifices to ChatGPT in an attempt to find a bistro for you, then that's just a sign that he's going to be a terrible father. You got ghosted not because of his inability to plan a date, but your unwillingness to be a nice human being for once in your life.
Yep.
Why would that man bother? This is the type of man who can move women with his language alone. Have you ever heard a bored man ask where's the library in his native tongue? It doesn't matter where he's from. For a guy like that, that's certified grade A panty peeler, sister. It's not like you're ever going to find out, though. You're too busy asking where all the good men are. And much like whether or not Jason has been stopped for good at Camp Crystal Lake, we're not telling.
You fail consistently. It's over. And there is nothing that you can do here in this room that can turn that around.
If you want my advice, ladies, boys, do not waste time with boys. They will always find a way to break your heart, or play games with you, or toy around with you.
She's got rejected. The thing is, like, most of these girls don't even, like, do anything. Like, they won't even, like, see the guy. They'll just they'll just, like, try to, like, do something that they get rejected and they don't know why. Sometimes men just don't want to fucking date you. Because you know that you're just a waste of fucking money. No offense, bitch, you're a waste of money. Guys learn that from the hard age. I personally wasted money on my ex and that, and I think it was absolutely pointless. I made her lifestyle easier than that, and then she's made my lifestyle more miserable. You know? Instead of being helpful and being like, oh, you know, you're a good man that you're helping me out in that. Yeah, you get helped out by a lot of different men. And that's what happens. And that's one of the things that she did best, and she got helped from another simp Chad dude that just threw money at her and that. And he was stupid enough to keep on fucking doing it. She can't even afford her own fucking gas. But she will bluntly just fucking waste driving around in fucking circles. Find that funny. Can't lie about that shit. Dude, we would drive around for fucking hours and I just drive around. I'm like, why do we drive around so damn much? Let's just pick a spot and fucking enjoy ourselves. Next, I gotta go to the gym here in a little bit. Did I go yesterday? I don't know if I went yesterday or not. No, I didn't go yesterday. Oh, no, I did go yesterday. Oh, no, I didn't go yesterday, man. I went on my day off Thursday. Today's Saturday. Yeah, that's right. It's actually not that bad today. It's like 80-something degrees. I'm almost there. Now I'm waiting for me to take a dump. If I leave here by at least 3 o'clock, I should be there by at least 3:30, 3:40. I should be back before 6. I might just leave early today. Although, depends on what I do. How many I could do legs today because I feel really tired and that. I might just hit some arms. Hit shoulders or something. Oh, almost there. Gotta poop. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Then I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna get off. But KillingFloor 3 tomorrow. They should have a little thing going on. I'm not exactly 100% sure what the fuck's going on with that. But they're having a stress test going on to get some people on it. That I don't know. I think it's only for like they said 1 to 3 tomorrow Eastern time, and then it's like 5 to 7. They give you like a 2-hour thing. I'm about ready to look it up actually and see what's going on. Oh my god, I gotta take a dump. I gotta take a dump. No one cares about Grand Theft Auto fucking 6. There's suck a fucking dick. Grand Theft Auto is stupid. It used to be good, now it's crap. No one gives a fuck about that dumbass game anymore. Oh, I think I got space shit out. There it is. 11 days. That skin's gonna be good. Okay, well, I'm getting off of that. You guys have a good one night. God bless.